I was younger, and I had come out to my family, and my family was all pretty welcoming, pretty open about it. They were very accepting, and I remember being at my grandmother's house and kind of having a down day, and she was picking up on what was going on. She was like, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong." She's like, "Wait a minute. I know exactly what would make you feel better." Now, keep in mind, I'd only come out the year before, so my family was just figuring this stuff out. She goes over and she comes back and she has a brochure in her hand. She hands it over to me, and I look at it. She goes, "Here, this will make you feel better." And I look at it and it says, "Christian Reparative Treatment Camp, pray the gay away." I'm like, wow. Now, mind you, my grandmother absolutely loves me. This wasn't because she didn't believe that what I was wrong. Because like this last couple Christmases ago, she gave us these baskets, and they had all kinds of like cool gifts in it, and they had these little pot holders in them that had different birds on it. Of course, everybody's pulling theirs out, and I pull mine out, and it's a picture of a rooster. And I'm like, "Oh my God, Meme, thank you so much for giving me exactly what I want for Christmas. It's a good, nice hawk. It's beautiful." And she, without batting an eye, turned to me and said, "Oh, you like that? I got 5 more in the other room." And I was like, "Thank you, Meme, all the cock I can get." I'm all excited. So she's like totally down. My grandmother's awesome. But, this is like 15 years ago, so I'm like, "How is this supposed to help me, Meme?" And she's like, "Well, it can cure you." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Well, through prayer." And I'm like, "Praying isn't like chemotherapy for gay. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't make it go away, Like, I am gay, I'm born gay." And she's like, "But they can help you." And I'm like, "No, you don't understand, I just am that way." But without realizing that my grandfather was listening from the other room, he chimed in on the conversation and said, "Hey, he's just gay, he was born that way. It's kind of like being born black, but better, because you can't see the gay on him." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Pepe, for putting respect in for me." Thank you so much, you guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Have a great night.